Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video is we will talking about paid agreement. So maybe you wonder why this is separate from lease agreement because some residents may not have pets and also some property owners may not accept pets to the rental property. So having pets may good or bad, but if you set rules and restrictions, it would help. Having pets friendly for your rental property is attract tenants or attract applicants or some of your tenants stay longer to your rental property. So I just let you know guys, this video is for educational purposes only. We all know state laws vary and certain provisions and these forms may not be enforceable in every state. So this is I repeat, this is for educational purposes only, and you can ask to your, you can ask to your local property manager where you state belong, or some people know about PIT agreement and laws and policy to your state. So here's my here's my sample here's my pet agreement. So what is pet agreement? So pet agreement is a contract specifying that a tenant has a permission from the landlord to have a pet living in the property. So this is another contract aside from lease. So this is separate. So here's my sample pet agreement that I use in my rental property. So here's the heading. This is my format. So all in my forms I always have a heading like this, like my business name and address and also my logo. So here's I just tell you guys that in my rental property we just allowed two pets in one unit. More than that, no. We don't accept more than two pets, more than two pets in our property. So here's the here's the format of the pet agreement that I use. So like this, like for example, some of the tenants are when they move in, they don't have pets, so and then after many months they will having a pet. So but it will but if it is happen, they need to inform to the property manager or the property owner that they have a pet, so that they can sign a pet agreement. So here's the format, like type of pet must be written in here, what type of pets, of they have a cat or a dogs, so what breed is what types of what is the breed, so must be here, write it down in here, age, names, color and weight. So it is. So in our rental property, we just allowed 45 pounds. 45 pounds of it. Aside from that, no. You must to have your own policy. You must to have your policy and restriction, because that's your because that's your rental property, and also it's it's uh, as long as you follow the state law. Okay, here some pits are, you cannot charge, especially if like emotional support, like a service dog, so you cannot charge for that pit. So yeah, that's the you know that's the one thing also for this disadvantages if you can charge the pit fee. So here's is all of the terms and condition is up 50 no 17. So here it is, that's 17, that the terms and conditions that the landlords and tenants agree, which agree that which is written here in pet agreement. So here, like for example, um, I don't know if it is common, common, like people are, they have a pets like fish, so must be have aquarium. So in the restriction or this aquarium are permitted under the following guidelines. So there is a guidelines for that. For example, if 20-gallon maximum capacity aquarium are allowed on floors above the first floor. So only 20 gallons are allowed in the second floor. And 50-gallon maximum capacity aquariums are allowed on the first floor. So there is a guidelines for that of having a an aquarium in your rental property. And also, um, resident must provide landlord with written proof of resident renter assurance. Must have also we in our rental property we required our tenants to get our renter insurance. It's not mandatory, but we put in our list that they need to get our renter insurance because anything happen, at least they have a protection. So if resident is keeping a dog in the apartment, the dog cannot weigh more than 45 pounds. Yeah, we just allowed 45 pounds below when they are fully grown. So there are some dog are they are when they're small, but when they grow they are become bigger and bigger. So there's allowed 45 pounds only. If it is the rent of our in our the pet rent is, like for example, for the dog is $30. And if it is above 40 pounds, we we required per pounds rent. So if the dog is 40 pounds, so the rent must be $40 a month. And the cat is $25. So there are also breed restrictions shall apply to all dogs. So breed not permitted include but are not limited to. So there are breed restrictions like any kind of pit bulls, American pit bull, Terriers, the Stanford Charles, American, Rottweiler, German Shepherd, because they are more, sometimes they are aggressive. So any kind of Husky, Siberian Husky, Alaskan, Great Dane, Saint Bernard, and Akita. In addition, any mixture of the aforementioned breeds are not approved. Additionally, landlord reserves the right to reject certain and other breeds of landlord discretion. So that's the rest. That's the restrictions of the dogs breed. So here number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, and so on to until 17. So there are 17 um terms and conditions in the pet agreement. So here it is down signature. So okay. So okay guys, if you think this video is helpful and give some information, please like and subscribe and see you to my other video.